Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back into my channel. So in this lab, we're going to talk about Microsoft Sentinel. And as we speak, at the end of the lab, we're going to try to demo to create an Azure Sentinel. So first thing first, let's just go ahead and read this. So what is Microsoft Sentinel? So this article has been updated on the 13th of this month. So as usual, I always want to go to the Microsoft.learn.com, learn.microsoft.com to check the recent article about each topic that we're trying to talk about and configure. So let's not waste time. Let's go ahead. So Microsoft Sentinel is a scalable cloud-native solution that provides security information and event management, which is SIEM, and security orchestration, automation, and response, which is SOAR. So Microsoft Sentinel delivers intelligent security analytics and threat intelligence across the enterprise. With Microsoft Sentinel, you get a single solution for attack detection, threat visibility, proactive hunting, and threat response. So Microsoft Sentinel is your bird's eye view across the enterprise, alleviating the stress of increasing sophisticated attacks, increasing volume of alert, and long resolution time frame. So note, Microsoft Sentinel inherits the Azure Monitor tamper-proofing and immutability practices. While Azure Monitor is an append-only data platform, it includes provision to delete data for compliance purposes. So it collects data at cloud scales across all user devices, application, and infrastructure, both on premises and in multi-clouds. So it detects previously undetected threats and minimize false positives using Microsoft Analytics and unparalleled threat intelligence. And it investigates threats with artificial intelligence and hunt for suspicious activities at scale. So tapping into years of cybersecurity work at Microsoft. It responds to incidents rapidly with built-in orchestration and automation of common tasks. So it shows here it's collect security data across your enterprise, responds rapidly to automate protection. It detects threat with the fast threat intelligence. And there go it right there. And then you have investigate critical incident guided by artificial intelligence. So this article is pretty good. Like it shows you like a collect data by using data connector. So it's create an interactive reports by using workbooks. It's correlate alert. It's correlate alerts into incident by using analytics rules. It automate and orchestrate common tasks by using playbook. ServiceNow, Jira, Zendesk, HTTP request, Microsoft Teams, Slack, Azure Active Directory, Microsoft Defender for endpoint, and Microsoft Defender for cloud app. It investigates the scope and root cause of security threat. Hunt for security threat by using a built-in query. Enhance your threat using hunting by notebook. Download security content from the community. So let's go ahead and pull the Azure portal and start making our configuration today for create Microsoft Sentinel. So first thing first, we can create a resource group. If you don't have one, I could call this RG1 as usual. I can call this Microsoft Sentinel and just that name. I can put this on East US and I can review and create. Now it's past the validation. Let's go ahead and create. It will take a moment to create, so let's just give it some time. So okay, now you may wonder, what is, so Sentinel is protect against heartworm, hookworm, roundworm, hipworm, and flea that stay. So, but the actual this, so let's go ahead and add it. Take some time, so just bear with me, please. Okay, so now it has successfully, so Microsoft Sentinel free trial activated. So let's just hit OK. Now we have, so install your first content hub solution. That's not what our interest. Great about this man. Holy. So now we can go to you can go here and just hit OK. And so your free trial, bang, 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 bang. So we get that. It says take online course, training lab, go to a solution. we get start. Now do we need to go here? So you see they have 285 solution. Standalone is 270. Install is 0. Update is 0. So they have a multiple of, they have a multiple of, of resources here to create your workspace. So let's say, so for Cisco itself, they have about 285. Now let's see this. No, it's not to Cisco itself. It's just, I mean, one for Cisco. So they have so many things here. You could check. Let's see more. That's about. So you have everything that you would need here. Just go back out. Let's go back to this. So if you are to type in Cisco, this is something in repository, 0. So you see more. So you get Cisco umbrella, log4, J vulnerability detection, SAP applications, branch, security, Alibaba Cloud, Apache, AWS Web Services, Apache, Aruba. So there's tons of stuff here, guys. Now they got Active Directory. So how about we install Active Directory for our workspace today? So they have Azure DDoS protection. Just go. You have Azure Firewall. You have the Azure Key Vault. You have the Azure Information Protection. You have Azure Kubernetes services and Azure Logics and everything. So you have load balancers and everything. F5. You have the next generation load balancer. You have Cisco Meraki. So there's a tons of stuff here, guys. Citrix. You get Cloud Service Threat, Cloudflare. Cloudflare. That's a very renowned one too. So it's network security. So these are like call that yeah. So let's go ahead and install Active Directory here. Just for our workspace. So we got so we put it on the workspace name here, which is Sentinel, and we review it and create. Okay, so now let's go to resources. So it's right there. Let's say if we back here, let's just refresh. And under our resources, could hit Azure Sentinel. So basically what you want to do is either go here and find this. That's what you need. So incident is 0 and automation is 0 and the data connect is 0 and the analytics is 0. So let's check on logs. Search incident. Now let's go on connector. Let's go on this. So we install let's go on repository. So we pretty much installed this already. Now let's go ahead and manage. Let's check here. Okay, guys, so just back out to Sentinel. If you go to log, go to news and guides, go to search. If you want to search something, so you have about like 142 templates for the workbook itself. So that's these are the different things that we talk about when we were at the Microsoft.quick.learn.com notebook. If you go to threat intelligence, you see how it says that because we have no threat, so it's kind of showing this. Now, there's not much that we can do here for the workspace because our account does not give us the privilege to do so. But stay tuned. We'll come up with more interesting stuff for the Azure Sentinel. Now, if you may wonder, why do I need Azure Sentinel? Well, Microsoft Sentinel enrich your investigation and detection with artificial intelligence. It provides Microsoft threat intelligence stream and enable you to bring your own threat intelligence. So if you go here, oops, sorry, go here, and if you click on Content Herb, you will see multiple things that you could install. So my installation is one because I just installed the Active Directory. So you have a lot of things that you can install there just from here. You could search for them if you want to. Let's say, for instance, if you click on Overview here, it's kind of giving you a bird's eye view on everything that's going on. So it's kind of protect you from a lot of things. Now, what is so if you wonder like what is Azure Sentinel versus Azure? So Azure Security Center plays a vital role in collect and detect roles, while Azure Sentinel, in addition to the first two roles, also designed to perform investigate and response role. So now the way that Sentinel works, it's like it's continuously manage security information and events across your IT environment to provide a complete monitoring solution. So Sentinel does the following: gather logs, events, and security information from the various source of your IT environment. So the advantage, if you wonder what is the advantage of Sentinel, so a big advantage of using Sentinel value is that there is no limit to how many times the loop can execute. So, yeah, let's go. We click on logs, as we did already. See something about community, news. Check analytics. So you can configure this here. Let's say, for instance, if you create, schedule a query rule and or T query rule of Microsoft incident creation. So it's kind of tell you whether if your risk is high, low, or stuff like that. So let's see. Let's say, for instance, if I were to create so if I were to so ideally if I were to create like a like like a like an analytic rules, I can give it a name. I can I can give it a name. Say rules. I can give it a description. I could say monitor threats. And tactics and techniques. Let's just hit impact and severity. So they have informational, low, medium, and high. So basically, so this could trigger. So basically what that is that I could have someone that works globally in a, like say for instance, if I have someone that works certain places and usually log on the same geographical region. So if this person would log into a different region one day, this would basically tell me, so if I enable this, this would basically tell me that there is something going on. Like if you set the rule, set rule logics, I could run the query every 5 hours and or either 5 days. Now I have the lookup data from the last. Now here I could set this. Say for instance, if someone were to try to log into my account is, so if someone were to log into my account and try to get into it with every day, they like someone trying to log into my account and using a different password. If the attempt is greater than twice, so the person could try that once, second, third time, and it's greater than twice, which is fourth time, then it's gonna send me an alert says that there is a suspicious activity going on in this account. So if you say you could look here, it says incident settings. So incident settings, Microsoft Sentinel alerts can be grouped together into an incident that could be looked into. You can set whether the alerts that are triggered by the analytics rule should generate incidents. So you could create incident from the alert triggered by the analytics rule. So you could disable that or enable it. So at this, for this demo, I'm gonna leave this enabled. So alert grouping. So these are all the necessary things, the security. So I can, open this, enable this and set my rule here. Say, you can make this 5 days, or if you want, you could make it like each 15 days. So it can be greater than 7. So let's make it 7 days. And I can enable the entity-based alert grouping. Let's enable that. So you can review and create. Now start over. So you have different rules, different severity here, guys. So you have informational low, medium, and high. So so all so it could be informational or low or medium and high. So, but this is just on high alert, and if it's enabled, well, it's going to send query as as how you set up your stuff for. And so the rules here, this is where you set your rules. See what we have here, result simulation. So this chart shows the result of the last 50 evaluation of the defined analytics rules. Click here to, click a point on the chart to display the raw. So yeah, so you get entity mapping, custom details, and alert details and stuff like that. So you could write queries. Who's query? Let me see something here. So let's see this, if you would say 7 days. So frequency must be less than or equal to. So make this 5 and make this hours. So start warning, let's say specify review. So it gives you the tomorrow schedule starting from. Let's make this automatic. We don't want to specify time. And what else we have? We have incident settings. Set your incident here. You have automated response, and you have to review and create. So status is enabled. Severity is high. The tactics and techniques is the impact description. Monitor threat. And the name is the rules. So it kind of says validate, fail, require, information is missing. Let's go back out and see what information is missing. Okay. Okay, so what do we have here? So we don't want to, I'm not sure why it's, that, so let alert equal, and go here and say security alert. So we can make this more complicated. So this should, I mean, this query should already been setting up for us. Let's turn this suppress and see, turn it on. But I'll look into that and I'll see you in the next lab. Thank you.